So here's my monthly favourites for, well, month's gone April. Yeah, I'm bad with months, but here's one of my favourites. Oh, there you are. Yeah. The YouTube channel I've been loving so far, and I mean, lately actually, is Dispy.ly. I've been addicted to her quite a bit. Insert derpy photo of her there. Her videos are always so short, but she has this really unique great style to them, like Tumblr aesthetics you want. She's got it. And favourite film for the moment, They Came Together. It's a really cringy film, and it's a really cringy film. My friends pretty much forced me to watch it because it's great. I mean, it's got the Amy, bad for y'all's names, but the same person who did Yes We Know in Parks and Recs. And favourite book, I have to say All I Know by Carrie Hope Fletcher, because I'm really late onto this poem, but I started reading it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Her humour is great, so it just kept me going through the book, and I loved it so much. Even though sometimes it felt like she was trying to reach that younger part of her audience, it still felt like she was reaching out to slightly older with her humour. And favourite album is Know It All by Isakera, I think. I've never said it out yet. I first heard her from when I heard Voice Farm's cover of Here, and then I went to find the original because I was like, this is a really good rap, I really want to hear the original, and I loved it so much, so I just got the album. Yeah, I kept listening to all of that on repeat. And favourite song is also pretty much a cover. It's a cover by Carrie Fletcher, and it's When She Used to Be Mine. Just have to spin this on repeat and reacting to it, and yeah, I should probably go find the original, but Carrie's voice is great, so I'm not complaining. And favourite TV show, of course I've got to hit back with Once Upon a Time, because that's just come back, and I've been, well, not binge watching it, but watching it every single week, and then there's cliffhangers, and I just hate it so much for that, but I love it as well. It's a great whole relationship, great. But they recently had a gay episode where everyone was just so accepting of the character, and it was just so nice, you know. Like, they didn't even need to do that. It's just, of course, number one is Shadowhunters, as I mentioned before a bit briefly. I binge watched that in about 3 days. Now I've got to wait a whole year for the new episode, so like, come on, where is it? You just brought me in with a new ship to have, and it's already done? Where is it? Oh, I hate it. But favourite video game, I want to say Life is Strange, because it's been keeping me going with all the gay. I've been having so much fun with all the gay. Yeah. No, but it's just a great game in general. I really love Square Enix. I've been playing Square Enix for so long. Like, I've pretty much got some of my childhood of them, like Kingdom Hearts. I loved that so much. It's a great game. I just really hate when I can't really do much with the mouse, because like you'll see if you play my gameplay, but it's just really hard with some parts where I can't hook it properly. I know you probably need a controller, and it's probably recommended with a controller, pretty much every game is, but I just can't be bothered to do that shit, so I'm not gonna bother. But my favourite anime is Your Lie in April. I think I've just got up to episode 11, and my friend is way ahead of me with like episode 16, or almost probably finished it by now, really. But it's just so aesthetically pleasing. Like, there's this cat that looks like Belle, which is a black cat, of course, and oh, it's done so greatly. Like, I'm probably going to buy the DVD to credit the makers sooner or later, because makers in Japan just don't get enough credit because everyone's watching it online. I mean, I know that's what you can do with TV and movies, but I think they get the worst, or at least we hear it, they get the worst. And a favourite quote is something I was thinking of the other day, where it's like, by definition, Belle, the Disney princess, is basically pansexual. I can't even say my own thing, why? Yeah, pansexual, just she looks to personality of what's on the inside instead of what's on the outside. So even though they make her straight, it still defines pansexual. I don't know, it's just something I was thinking of earlier today, and I know it shouldn't really count because that basically means main favourites, but I just thought it was a nice thing to think. and to say, hey, we're not just that plus, we're not just burying the plus sometimes because some people don't put plus there. What you doing? You're missing out on a lot of people. And no one is, once upon a time, if you watch that American TV show, it's fantasies that come to life, fairy tales that come to life. It's kind of taught me, but true love doesn't really have to come from each other. It can actually come from family, really good friends. Yeah, those two. Favourite time I post, I don't really have a favourite time I post, so I'm going for the cliche sort of answer and saying self-care and revision sheets, even though I don't really look at the revision sheets because who revises? I don't. I never have. I mean, all I've done is downloaded an app, which I'm probably going to include here or something if I remember to. Yeah, that's been helping me. Sometimes as I do like quiz a day. Daniel J. Yaton did an advertisement for it the other day. I went to download it because I thought I need something to try and get a good grade in these next 2 exams I have, so it's something. And the other one, self-care, that's just random links you might need, and there's all these master posts. I'll just keep a link in the description for both of them for whatever I find. Since I know I've got some of them somewhere. And favourite moment of this month, I've got to say the Troye Sivan concert and just randomly meeting up with Georgia again. Both the times we met up have just been spontaneous and I've loved it so much. Just, we didn't even know we were both going to that Taylor Swift concert the first time, and we just met up and was like, oh my god, you're here! I didn't know if I was going to see you because there's so many people here and I wasn't sure I would spot you out in the crowd, but I did. And then there's the second time when it was a bit easier because we just met at the train station, and I'm just checking the time, that's why I'm looking at that film. But yeah, that was my favourite moment because Troye is just so great live. I mean, I know my vocals wasn't that great, but that was basically because a lot of the things I've recorded, it had that weird sound. If anyone has recorded a concert before, you might know what I mean, but it had that weird sound, like, what song is this? I can't even make out. It sounds like a weird robot or something. I don't know. And the last one, of course, what's come for this month? Well, what I've got for this month is I want 2 Undertale tattoos. Like, on this one, that's my, I don't even know what wrist it is. Seriously, that's my white wrist, of course, duh. So there, I want to have, like, if anyone knows Undertale, I want to have a fight on the wrist, like, just white monster heart to say you're a monster for picking fight. And on the left wrist, I want mercy, and then the human heart, which is red for determination. All done up for about 80 quid, so that's not that bad. Yeah. Now, tattoo artist was looking at me a bit weirdly though when I asked them to say, I don't really know what this is or what this game is, but okay, we'll just do it because you've given us money and all. And I'm just like, okay, if you do it great, that's all I'm going to worry about. I've got nothing else planned for this month. Just a lot of it would just be finishing up with coursework, because I think I finish college at the end of May, and then there's those 2 exams at the start of June. And then on the 11th of June, I go off to see some, but 3 internet friends, of course, that mean a lot to me, and meeting them in person, we're gonna hug roads, and yeah, I'm gonna love it so much. She did say I could film some bits, but of course you can't film everything, because it's still just, you wanna have a great time and just experience it all yourself. You can't really just force a camera in front of them and expect them to like it, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this monthly favourites. I think I was just trying to say the monthly favourites to let you know what I have, and that I will have a video next week showing off my tattoos, of course. So those will be my 2nd and 3rd tattoos. Yeah, these ones are probably going to hurt quite a bit more, I've been told, and my mum's a bit annoyed at me a bit more with these ones because I've done the traditional thing, which I did the first one, and I only told her when I had booked it. Which, I mean, it's fine because my sister has tattoos, so she approves, but she has this weird way of showing me that she worries, that she's not sure if it's going to hurt her or not. So, yeah, I guess that's all of it. Let's watch some of those words. Yeah.